All of nature's musicians are moved by the freedom of the wind. Jacob Farrick was born in the country.
Wait here, Jacob.
Jacob's father raised him alone. Worked hard to teach Jacob the rewards of a simple way of life. But all men need a living. For woodsmen, cities were necessary evils where they could trade and do business. For Jacob, the city meant a chance to visit the only other family he'd ever known. Jacob's uncle Samuel owned a small violin shop in the heart of town. He was a serious man who found pleasure in work and money. They're fine.
Jacob, I want you to mind your uncle and be a good boy for me while I'm gone. I'll be back before you know it.
Time alone cannot heal a broken heart, any more than it can mend a split log. But it will season wood for fine violins and see a boy into a young man. I don't appreciate that screeching while I'm trying to work.
Screeching? Wasn't that bad.
At least you could use a half-decent violin when you play.
No. This one's fine.
Jacob, get to work. Samuel took Jacob on as his apprentice, molding and pushing him toward a prosperous future. Yes?
Lord Nestor, royally appointed Master of Entertainment. I represent Her Excellency the Governess, who wishes to invite the finest musicians in the land to compete for the honor of entertaining the court on the eve of the Festival of Thorold. This is a violin shop.
We make violins here, not play them.
Well, in that case, would you mind posting this? Good day to you, sirs, and may your days be filled with only the very best.
Expensive paper. Where should we post this?
In the fire.
Where who's gonna be there?
No one. If you're playing.
I just thought someone would be interested.
Jacob, sharpen the tools.
Good night, Uncle.
Samuel worked late into the evening. Something in the day's events weighed heavy on his mind. Abandoned dreams, like ghosts in the past, are never completely lost. They sleep in one's heart, awaiting their chance to live again. 12-year-old firewood. Save a scale or two to test a newly crafted instrument, Samuel hadn't played the violin since he was a young man in the old country, when hard times ended his dreams of fame. But tonight a tiny spark was lit within the shop as the fairy's gentle voice worked its way into the sound of the violin. The beautiful music filled the air, floated into the rooms above. And into the dreams of Samuel's young nephew. For as many years as Jacob lived and worked in his uncle's shop, His nights were possessed by a single dream. The haunting sound of his father's song had never before sounded so real, so near. The dream, however, ended the same way it always had. Jacob did not accept the violin. The next morning saw Samuel up at the break of dawn. The magic of the night before had him convinced he had made the perfect violin. Jacob, what time is it?
1:30.
Perfect. Open the windows. Jacob was astonished. This was the first time he'd heard his uncle play. Even more intriguing was the sound. It was beautiful. It was familiar. It was the music from his dream. Samuel played through the window each night. The entire town was now talking about Samuel Farrick and his violin. It soon became apparent to Jacob what Samuel's evening concerts were all about. The magical sound of the violin had turned into newfound wealth for Samuel. Jacob thought it was a waste to play such an instrument in the interest of attracting business, when it could be entertaining kings and government officials. It played with youthful passion. Could have broken this.
You're not a child.
You're my apprentice. What makes you think you're worthy of playing such an instrument?
What makes you so deserving?
I studied for 30 years before I came here.
You don't even care about the music. All you care about is money.
I care about the shop. So should you. Why do you think I work so hard? This was all for you. And it's a lot more than your father left you.
Uncle?
Jacob, it's a foolish dream. The following night during his concert, Samuel noticed something missing from the sound of his perfect violin. Samuel's audience was as pleased as ever to hear him play. Yet that evening his concert ended after only one piece.
Good night, Uncle.
It was clear to Samuel that Jacob had somehow stolen the magic from his violin. The following days were spent in silence. Evenings, however, would become a chance for Jacob to show the world that he was meant to play.
Samuel Ferrick?
Yes?
Your reputation as a great violinist precedes you, such that Her Excellency the Governess cordially extends an invitation to entertain her court tomorrow on the eve of the Festival of Thorold.
I don't play anymore.
You don't play? But I heard music coming from this house. It was beautiful.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. No one plays here.
Mistaken? But I...
Sweep up before you go to bed. Good night.
Marvelous. Marvelous. May I come in?
Of course.
Your reputation as a great player precedes you, and you are
Jacob Ferrick.
such that Her Excellency the Governess graciously extends an invitation to entertain her court tomorrow on the eve of the Festival of Hope. Sleep soundly, Jacob Ferrick, for tomorrow night you will be the land's most treasured player. Until then, I bid you farewell.
That very night, Jacob's dream returned. Jacob worked harder the next day than he ever had and waited for the right time to leave. What time is it, Jacob?
Almost 4 o'clock.
Better get going.
Bye, Uncle.
Goodbye, Jacob. Words cannot change a man, but truth can free the heart, Jacob's letter read. Dearest uncle, the dream was never mine. Although you've made a living out of hiding it for years, you were and always will be the virtuoso in the family. Love, Jacob. In life, more than a few possibilities open before us. And it is never too late to follow your heart back to happiness. Some players need an audience, others need only play for one. That evening, no two prouder men shared the title of the most treasured player in the land.